I'm not a B. I'm not a B. I'm not a B. Yo, talk to me about your reaction to this because I got mixed feelings about this. Because this to me was like, what are you doing, Emmett? What are you thinking, bro? Like, come on. Like, Nick, all right, Nikki, I'm gonna start with you, Nikki. What do you think with this whole I'm not a B? I'm not a B.
You know what I'm about to say, right? What do I call Emmett? Can't
A
get
B?
right.
Can't get right.
Can't
I
get
thought you were gonna call him a
right.
B.
Okay. I was not even convinced with him in that mirror with that strap. I wasn't
Right.
convinced. Shaking like he
Yeah.
was trying to convince himself.
Right.
And
That's
that's why
exactly
he
what
went
he's
to
doing.
get to his father. And his father was like, what do you need it for? And then he's questioning his father about, well, you said, if I came to you and I needed it, then you would give it to me. He
Right.
let him, you're not about that life. You are not
Right.
about that life, sir. You are not about that life. And we saw that he's not about that life, especially with his meetup with Douda.
Yeah.
And Douda politely and expeditiously let him know, yeah,
Man.
pay my money back, then we can talk about it. Not that you can get out of it. We can talk about it. He
Like,
let him
come
know.
on.
And he let him
Come
know
on.
that
Look,
that's too.
look at through the face though. He's like, what? What the? Not expecting the strap to be right in his grill like that. TicahDishawn talked to me about this whole scene, this whole incident. What were your first thoughts on this?
First of all, when I saw Emmett in the mirror with the blicky, I'm like, well, if you don't put that gun down, if you don't put that thing down
Strap.
somewhere,
Yep.
put that strap down somewhere, put it down. You do not know what you're doing. You haven't been to a strap range, nothing. Nobody has taught you. You don't even know how to turn the safety out, but you in the mirror convincing yourself that you're not that B. Okay, then he gets in front of Douda, and all I can say is, if you're going to point anything at anyone, you
Yeah.
better make sure you're actually ready to use it.
For real.
Therefore, Emmett should not have had that strap. He should have just figured out another way to come at Douda as opposed to putting that thing in his face. Because now he's definitely going to be watched. He's definitely going to be watched.
Right. Definitely he is gonna be watched. Like I was just mad. I was mad at Emmett because okay. Let me get through this. You get in bed with him, right? You go in business with him. You allow him to invest in a house with you. You put your lady's name on it, putting her further deep now connected with Douda. You take the strap from him and say, okay. You dropping it all over the place. Then put it in the bottom drawer. The kids may find it. Thank God your father took it. And then turn around. You get money and hide it in the coffee table, bro. What are you thinking, bro? And then your girl find it. So you got to do something about it. So you go back to your pops, get the strap, look in the mirror, spruce yourself up, hype yourself up to go and get knocked down on the ground. Now you're looking stupid. What was the thinking behind that, bro? And again, we got to get on Emmett because you're making the most stupidest decisions of your life, bro. For real, like you're not making sense. It just did not make sense. And I don't usually get on Emmett, but I gotta get on Emmett because his life could have been taken. You know what I'm saying? Like you, what are you thinking? What do you think? Okay, okay. Let me
But
calm down. Yeah, go ahead.
remember the part what Emmett said at the end though. Even though he made that dumb decision to go and pull up on Douda, what did
Yeah.
he say? Something about the community. They like him. They work for you, but they have my back. In other words,
Yeah, he made it. The writers made him look good at the end because he was looking he was looking like an idiot.
shout out
I
to
mean,
the writers.
shout out to the writers. Shout out to Lena Waithe. But he did have the eye of the tiger, though. I will give him that. He had the eye of the tiger. Like I'm gonna,
He had
I'm
the
gonna
eye.
do it.
It still
But
can't get right. Okay.
but then he got knocked the heck on
I'm
his.
saying, come on, I am pulling for you. But
Yeah,
my gosh, like what kind of decisions
yeah,
are
bruh.
you like Tika said, if you are getting ready to pull something out on someone, you gotta be prepared to
Bro.
use it. And we were not convinced when he was trying to hype himself up and practice in the mirror. No, we were not
Yeah.
convinced. Like, we need to put.
Yeah.
He's already, like Keisha told him, you already put us in danger. He said, I won't put you in danger. She said, you already have. You
Yeah.
already have put
Right.
us
You
in.
already put the family in danger.
Like you said, you went through everything. Now
Yeah.
he's hiding money in the coffee table. Now you got your girl's name on the house. Now you got her roped into this whole thing with Douda as
Yep.
well too. So, and even his father saw that from the beginning, because remember his father about an
Mhm.
episode or two ago said to him, if anything happens to my son or his girl or their kids, which he already knows how this whole thing can possibly unfold. I don't know what Emmett is thinking, but I
But
mean,
see, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
got to the
Emmett,
right a bone at the end, but okay.
that's what Darnell didn't calculate. Darnell wasn't calculating that no, dude ain't gonna do nothing to him, the kids. No, Emmett gonna do it to himself by bringing the strap into the chop shop. Like Darnell didn't calculate that when he gave him the strap. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Yo, I need the strap. You sure? You sure?" That's it. You should have said, "Nah, man. Talk to me." That's what Darnell should have done. So I'm gonna get on Darnell too for giving him the strap. He should have just said, "Hey, hold on, son. Let's go over here. Let's talk. Let's get out. You know what I'm saying? Let's go outside and talk about this thing. What's going on?" You know, he just gave it to him. He was like, all right, good luck. Like, bro, like, no. And Candy Love, yeah, he was upset at that point. But what was he really upset about? Let's talk about that real quick. What was he really upset about? That he got caught with money? Keisha caught him with money. And like, yo, you putting our lives in danger. So what is he really upset about? He put himself in this position. So why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about that. What is he upset about?
He was
Hmm?
upset because she said she was about to leave.
Yeah, he was upset at that.
He didn't want to. He didn't care about the fact that she caught the money. She found the money. She
Uh-huh.
told him, "I'm about to go. I'm about to take my stuff with the kids, so we gonna be
Yep.
out."
You're
So
right.
that's what made Emmett go into reaction mode, right or wrong. That's what I see as his real reasoning for.
Yeah.
Because prior to her saying that he was leaving, that she was leaving him, Emmett thought that everything was okay, because he was like, "How do you think we're funding this dream? He's helped us get this house. You got the kids got clothes, you got clothes. Like, he's funding our dream."
Yeah,
So
he
when
knew it
she
was
said, "I'm
okay.
out," that's when Emmett was like, "Okay, I got to do
Yeah.
something different."
He knew it was okay, but then he knew there was trouble because remember what she said? She said the same thing her mama said. You know, something, what she say? What's the line? I ain't gonna be in here, whatever, while you living your best life. That line. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So he knew stuff was kind of off, but he knew it was off way back too. Like he knew something was wrong. He just wasn't trying to pay attention to it. He just getting the money and all of this and that. But yes, you're right. He was
Yeah,
upset because
it's
she was
one of
gonna
those,
leave.
it's one
Yeah.
of those things when somebody finally gets called out on the carpet. Like they know in the
Yeah.
back of their mind what they're doing is not right. They know
Yeah.
they're not flowing correctly. But when you
Hmm.
finally get called out about it, especially get called out by your girl, because you saw how he threw it back to her, was like, well, you said we would never leave each other.
Yeah. Well, that was his desperation. He was desperate at that point.
She's a
Yeah.
motherfucker. And she just looked at him and was like, okay, but I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Right.
now all bets are off.
Now I
Like,
gotta go do something about it.
head of this household. You're supposed to be the provider and protector of this
Yeah.
household, but all the decisions that you're making
Hmm.
is they're all putting our lives in danger here. So now she's got to take the reins and be like, okay, well, all bets